How's everyone doing? It's Darren C. Clifton, and today the C stands for champion. I want to thank everyone who was able to check out the video. God has something better for you, and indeed He does. I hope that you guys got something from it, and maybe you can share it and tell someone about it. I only got 4 minutes, like Avant, to tell you how to get out of your own way, or practical steps to get out of your own way, and it's very simple. You have to do a self-examination of yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? Here are some things I don't like about myself. Here are some things I can be better at. Here are some things that I don't need in my life. And it's not going to work unless you take a very, very honest look at yourself and be blunt. You know, we always tell somebody, keep it real with me. Be truthful with me. But we can't even be truthful with ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So how can we ask someone else to do that same thing for us that we failed to do? So you really have to look at yourself in the mirror and be honest and say some things that you probably never said to yourself ever in life. And that's very important. And if you can't do that, you know, getting out of your own way, you're never going to do it. In my life, I had to recognize that in certain situations I was insecure, didn't handle things as a grown man should have, sometimes tried to be a little bit right too much. Instead of living in peace, I always wanted to be right. And I was judgmental on many occasions when I shouldn't have been, judging people in their situations, and like I knew what was going on in their life better than them, and that wasn't fair to them or myself. So those are probably 4 issues that were my biggest thing. I had to look at myself in the mirror and recognize that. You know what I'm saying? A grown man had to say, man, you know what, dude? You insecure. You know what I'm saying? About, you know, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe in this relationship. Basically, that was relationship-wise. You know what I'm saying? And didn't know my worth. You know what I'm saying? Stayed when I shouldn't have stayed. And I was like, damn, yeah, right. You know, being a little bit too judgmental. Me. Even though I always knew it, somebody had to sit me down. My mentor, Christopher Pipkin, he was like, Darren, you know, you have to ask yourself one thing. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be at peace? I said, Chris, man, I want to be at peace. I want to live in peace. He said, well, stop always trying to be right. You know, that don't mean that I don't speak my mind still, and I don't think I'm right in certain situations. That just means I think our relationship is bigger than me being right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to convince you to accept my stance on a particular situation. It's fine if we disagree. And before, I didn't always handle that. So basically what I'm saying is you guys have to look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what is going on in my life that doesn't need to be there right now? What's going on in my life that I can turn around, you know? And if you can't do that, look at yourself and be honest with yourself, then you're going to be in trouble in the long run. I'm telling you guys, get the hell out of your own way, because if not, you're never going to be able to grow. It stunted my growth spiritually, mentally, you know, and it took me a while, you know what I'm saying, to realize that things were the way they were. And if you don't come to that conclusion in your life very quickly, you'll find yourself stuck in a rut that you can't get out of, and you'll be wasting time spinning your wheels in that particular situation. And you were like, damn, I should have let that shit, because I should have let that thing go long time ago. And indeed you should have. But why did you stay? Why did you stay in that rut? Why did you stay in that particular situation? You know what I'm saying? Why? Because probably you don't recognize your self-worth. Probably you don't trust yourself enough. And number 3, lastly, you probably don't trust God enough. You know, basic, period, point blank. So I'm encouraging you guys, get the hell out of your own way. Darren, how do we do that? You do that by self-examination and being honest with yourself and saying, you know what, I don't have it all together. I recognize I don't have it all together, but how can I get it all together? Ask yourself these questions, and once you do that, you begin to understand that there's more for you and that God does have something better for you, but you have to get out of your own way, period, point blank. I'll just end it how Nathan Kibble said it just a minute ago. Overcome the bullshit, period. That's how you get out of your own way. Overcome the BS, man. I want to thank everyone for watching this, man. You guys have a great, great rest of the week and a weekend. Be safe. God bless. Shout out to my #1 fan, Kevin Houston and Jamaica, who always supports every one of these videos. Thank you guys so much. Mark LaRue, I love you guys, man. Thank you. Tell your pops I said what's up. You guys be safe. I love you. God bless you. Get the hell out of your own way. Examine yourself. As always, good to be in the land of the living one more time. Another day that God has kept us. Another day that God has blessed us. Could have died in our sleep last night, but because of His grace, we're yet alive. Thank God for one more day. Love you so much. Like a boss. Y'all be safe. Peace.